Good evening everyone and welcome back. Now today I want to talk to you about something very serious. Our mental health away, but first of all I want to talk about your health. And considering we're in the middle of what is a heat wave, I think. Definitely a heat wave. I mean, it's damn hot at the moment, is it not? Or is it just me? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, as it is getting hot, and I know most parts of the world will be feeling the same thing, I want to tell you now, please for the love of God, stay hydrated. If you're not religious, then replace for the love of God with someone you know. Either way, please stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water. And try to avoid the soft drinks, the alcoholic drinks, which will give the impression that you're hydrated, but you won't be, and you just make yourself ill. And I'm being serious here, folks, okay? Please don't do that. Secondly, I want to say, wear sunscreen, people, okay? Wear sunscreen. Like I said in the previous video in the Baz Luhrmann song, wear sunscreen this heat, okay? Because I don't want anyone out there getting skin cancer, okay? Unless they have to, alright? Now that over, I want to go back to the whole point of this vlog, which is my mental health. Now lately, as you probably are aware, I am doing much better than what I was. I mean, I put that mostly down to this video vlog and it helps. But you know what? This is the easy part. The easy part of the battle is the bit I'm on now. The hard part is yet to come. Because I, and I think many of you probably feel the same, are afraid of change. I am. Much as I crave adventure and different things, I also fear change. That's right. Change. It's scary. It really is scary when you think about it, because there's something comforting about what you know. I mean, the way I live life at the moment, I'm not referring to the fact that I keep scratching myself due to my itching, which is partly due to heat and partly due to the nervousness that I still feel when doing this vlog. You wouldn't think I would you? But I do. Anyway, go back to my previous thing. Change. It is a scary thing because it's not enough that I talk about improving my life and doing the whole mental health clear out, as I keep being talking about for the last, what is it, 4 months now? Must be saying that now. Anyway, the time matter doesn't actually matter. Besides, I'll be checking dates and you'll be seeing the date up here roughly about now anyway. But as I was saying, change is scary. It is for me. Because as I was saying, there is comfort in knowing what to expect every day. Knowing that I will go to bed by myself, wake up by myself, and generally wish I had someone with me is a comforting feeling in a way, because it's a feeling I know, it's a feeling I'm comfortable with, it's a feeling I understand. I don't like it, but it's something I understand. It's like, one perfect example of the change that scares me is the exercise. I mean, I go jogging, I get on my exercise bike, and I even found a local park which has like exercise machines. There's ones that work the arms and the chests and that. I'm not exactly sure how they work, but actually, next time I go and I remember, I'll take some pictures and make a little bit of video, show you exactly what is there. I've been using that a little bit as well, and it does make me feel better. But the thing about weight loss, as I've often told other people, is that it's a never-ending struggle. Much like the fight for mental health, you've got to keep at it forever. You can't just lose your way and say, right, well done me, now let's get some cake. So the fight never ends. It's a never-ending fight. You've got to keep going at it. You can't just do a bit, reach a target and say, that's it, I'm done. It never ends. The jogging, the stuff I do with my arms and the exercise bike, it never ends. I'll be doing this until the day I die, or until the day my body's just too decrepit to carry on. And in a way, much like I know I need to do this, I do kind of resent it. This is stupid what I'm about to say to you. I'm well aware of that, but I think you'll understand is that in a way I kind of resent the lack of the spare time lost to it. I mean, I spend 21, good news, I actually reached a record today with my jogging. Time will be up on the screen. I'll do that. That's about 20 minutes, just over, call it for argument's sake. I'll do 30 minutes on an exercise bike. And warming up before I go jogging is about 5 to 10 minutes. I usually go in the morning, so I've got to get up. I have my bathroom routine. Well, first I get a drink of water. Because, 7 odd hours without sleep. It's not saying, without water, I should say. It's something really that's recommended. But you can't help it when you're sleeping. So I get a drink. I go to the bathroom. Because I'm a morning bowel man. I have my BM and an AM. Okay, that sounds much better in my head. Anyway, I'll do that. Then I have another drink of water. I'll take the vitamins I take, which are vitamin B, cod liver oil, cod liver oil, fish oil, and something else. Turmeric and pepper as well. I take them, drink more water, and that takes about 30 to 45 minutes, sometimes an hour, depending on my stomach. So that's an hour, 30. So that's almost 2 hours lost just to go jogging. And with the famous exercise bike, you call it 2.5 hours. Because after I jog, I like to sit down. I like to have another drink of water. When I say a drink, I mean like a cup. The average size cup. Actually, no, this is stupid because this makes it look like a cup size, same size as my head, but you get the idea. Average cup size of water. So that's a third cup I've drunk by then. And that's about 2.5 hours for about less than an hour's exercise. And it's stupid, but I think, where else could I be doing that spare time? I could be doing all sorts of things. I could be anything, really. But the truth is, you give me back that time, I'm not going to make it any more use of it than what I did before. I'd probably just doom scroll, be looking through Facebook, avoiding the depressing concept, yet seeking them out at the same time. So sometimes I laugh and I think about who I am, and sometimes I think to myself, James, how have you survived up until now? And I'm really not sure how. Privilege plays a big part in it, if I'm honest. Privilege plays a massive part. So I think if I was someone else, then I'd probably be homeless by now. There's a present thought. Anyway, back to it. Change. Scary, because this time I spend exercising is not going to get any shorter. I mean, I can technically spend less time in the bathroom, spend less time drinking, and just get to it like that, like some people do. But eventually, I'm going to get fitter and fitter and fitter, and I'm going to end up running further and further and further, because you got to. You can't just run 2 miles every day and to the point where you can do it without even thinking. Because you got to keep going at it, you got to improve. You've got to set yourself some sort of target. My dad kept going on at me about this, and I kept thinking, no, I don't want a target. Stop putting ambition on me, man. I never actually said this, but I think of it. He kept saying, you should time your jogs. I'm like, no, I don't want to time my jogs. I barely get much fun out of it now. That will just make it even less. But you got to. Well, you don't have to. I mean, it's not mandatory, but you need to do stuff like that if you want to improve. You can't just go through the motions, as my dad likes to put it. Because then you just do yourself no good and you just waste your time. I mean, if you're going to go through the motions doing it and have no real ambition doing it, you might as well just sit on your phone and look at Facebook or any social media platform of your choice. And this is, as I said, this is never ending, people. Never ending for me. And if you're on this journey, and I hope you're on your own equivalent of a journey, and I know there are people who watch this and comment regularly. I know there's 3 of you who watch and comment regularly on my videos. Hello to you all, by the way. I love you all, by the way, too. Okay? I know my views aren't what they are. Your comments and your likes do actually spur me on a bit more. And as I was saying, I will admit I don't know what your life situation is, but I know there is a journey to take for all of us. And that journey is going to take us to scary places. Because getting better does scare me. I mean, I lose weight, I feel better about myself. But when you're confident, you'll fall down again. And then you feel like crap. You fall in love, you will eventually lose that person. I mean, I could meet the one, but they could die. Well, they will die. We're all going to die one day, but they could die soon. They could die a year. Then I'm feeling pain. It's scary, you know? But you can't not change. I've wasted enough of my life fearing change by doing the same things. I mean, I spent about 8 years in a long distance relationship that was literally going nowhere. But I clung on because I had something and I didn't like change. I knew it wasn't going anywhere, but I still clung on. I mean, if I could go back in time, to go back to previous, I mean, or if I woke up 30 years old, or if I could speak to 30-year-old me, I'd say, James, dump your girlfriend. Well, don't dump, break up. Okay, because the relationship's going to go nowhere and you won't be happy. But you'll cling to it anyway because you think that's what you got to do. Save your money and expand your horizons. Because you never know. I would. But you know what? That's what I'm going to do now. I'm 40 years old. I've still got plenty of life left in me. I may never get married. I may never have kids. And that's a depressing thought. I mean, I'll probably be a terrible father anyway, because father scares the hell out of me. Having someone small and incapable looking up to me and relying on me, that's scary. But I know I was imagining some people watching this probably do have kids. I mean, do you feel like that? Did you feel like that? Did you ever get over it? Let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely interested. I really am. As I was saying, I'm 40 years old and I've still got plenty of time to broaden my horizons and seek out change, or rather face it head on. That's what I've got to do. Got to face it head on. Got to face my fears head on. And that is hard. To face your fears head on. I mean, any idiot can charge head first into something they don't fear, but to actually walk in something that you do fear is something else entirely. But I can do it. And you know what? So can you. You can do this. If you haven't done already, do it. Get on that journey, okay? Get on that metaphorical bike and start that metaphorical journey to betterment. Because you can do it. I can. I'm doing it now. I'm exercising. I mean, I still feel like a fat fricker, but that will change. There will come time when I feel better. As I said, I made record time jogging this morning to 2 miles. So that's good. I mean, that's something. And I was doing really well at Duolingo tonight. And I imagined myself in a shop looking for sunscreen. What I would say something like, Entschuldigung, tut mir leid, meine Deutsch ist schlecht. which means, excuse me, sorry, my German is bad. And I'll say, where is die Sonnencreme? Die Sonnencreme, which is sunscreen. And that is me asking for sunscreen in a shop. And you know what? That person would probably understand me. And they'd probably appreciate the fact I'm trying to speak their language. But let's face it, how many of us have gone abroad? I mean, I'm talking to English speakers now, by the way. People who speak more than one language, you probably won't understand this, but how many of us English speakers have gone abroad without learning the language and just expected everyone to speak English? I mean, there's a guy on YouTube I watched called Footy Adventures. Well, I saw half this video say where he's in Liechtenstein, trying to look at all the football grounds, which is interesting. And there's bits where he's trying to talk about, he only seems to speak English. I mean, I'm not going to say he should get out and learn language, because he's always going to different countries, but, you know, it just made me realise, you know, I'm learning German, you know, I can say stuff. I can ask for directions. I can ask how much stuff is. If you want to know how much something costs in German, you say, wie viel kostet? How much? See, I can do it. And that, my friends, is the biggest part of the journey. Believing in yourself. I know my videos have not been as frequent lately. But if I'm honest, as I said, that's because sometimes I just don't know how to start these videos, these vlogs. But I see your comments, I see the likes, and it encourages me. And I love it. And I love you all deeply, and I hope you're all living the best lives you can. If not, do something about it while you can. Okay? It's never too late to change. It's never too late to try and improve yourself. Never too late. Because no matter what life throws at us, we are capable. No one really thinks they're that great at things. I mean, there are some people, but most people don't. But they just got this great way of making it look like they are. You know, because I don't think I've got it together, but a lot of people probably look at me and think, he's got it together. He's doing alright. But you know what? I don't, but you know what? That's okay. Because a lot of people don't, but you know what? I'm working on putting myself together. I really am. And I feel confident. I feel hope. It's a great feeling. It really is. I haven't felt like this since I entered my last relationship, and I thought, this is it. This woman loves me. This is my happiness. But it's a similar thing. That one didn't end happily, but I've got that similar feeling of optimism. Life's going to be okay, I think. No, I know it will. Life's going to be okay. It will be okay. Because I'm going to fight and do everything I can to make my life better. Sorry, don't mind me itching. I do, despite the fact I'm talking okay, I do still get nervous speaking in front of these vlogs. But then again, the only way I'll beat it is to keep doing it. I'm going to leave this here because I've been talking a lot longer than I figured I would tonight. And my phone is on less than 10% power now, so I don't want it to die. So I know if you are still watching or listening, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. You're awesome, okay? And that means you still watching. You are absolutely freaking awesome. I love you all, and each and every single one of you. Stay sexy, alright? Until next time, bye.